What's up, y'all? Ty with me here. So check it out. I wanted to show you guys something real quick. So this is a Schluter System shower niche with the LED light already, inserted into the niche. So pretty cool. So this box here is where the light comes in, right? And as you can see in that picture, the little light inside the niche. So I'll go show you guys here in a second inside the shower how that looks. It looks pretty freaking cool. All right, y'all, so check out the niche. Nice and lit up. As you can see, the light is all the way to the back there. It's hard to see, right? But that looks real good. And another thing is this drain, right? So we have a linear drain here that has to get cut to fit. So what I did right now is mark my center of the drain because the drain is not really centered, in the shower. So what I'm gonna do is I mark the center and then I'm cutting my drain to each of my corners nice and tight. And this little piece here is just a little plastic piece that goes over the drain. And I'll show you guys the drain here in a second. All right, so check out the drain. This is the linear drain, and it's pretty skinny compared to other, linear drains. So as you can see, I have my line marked here from the center of the drain, right? And then this is the crate that goes above it, which also gets cut down to fit inside the shower, wherever you want it. If you want it nice and tight to both of your ends of the shower, you can cut it tight, or if you want to just cut it 24 inches, you can cut it whatever, right? So this is pretty cool, and this is also made by Schluter Systems. The box did get thrown away, so I would like to show you the box that it came in, but I believe it got thrown away. So pretty cool. So I'm going to cut this now and get this drain set. Okay, so I did a test cut, right, with my my cutoff wheel and grinder. But as many know, when cutting Schluters with, powder coated paint, a lot of times it peels off like you see here. So what I don't want to do is peel the paint, right? Because then we'll have a big problem. So unfortunately, I have to use my hacksaw to cut it, right? And, it looks good. So this is a pencil mark, but none of the paint came off. So that's good. So I got one side cut. Now I got to cut my other end, but I got to use the hacksaw. All right, check it out. I found the box. So as you can see, it is made by Schluter, right? And a pretty cool linear drain. So it's cut to size, whatever size shower, whatever size drain you need, you cut to size. Pretty cool. All right, so I just got my I just cut my drain, right, or the linear drain. Now it's time to cut the crate. So this will go over, as you can see. See how much I had to cut off of that. So now what I want to do is kind of center out the crate, right? You want it to kind of land in the same area on the edges. That way it looks nice. All right, check it out, guys. I just got it cut. Let's check a look. Okay, so my crate is just a little bit too big, but my drain fits nice and snug. Let's check this out again. Yeah, I'm gonna have to shave this crate just a bit. All right, check it out, guys. So I got my drain cut perfect to size from edge to edge of the tile, right? And that's how the homeowners wanted it. Now again, you can cut it to size, whatever size you'd like. If you wanted a shorter linear drain, then you can cut it whatever size you want. In this case, they wanted it nice and tight to both edges. So we're nice and tight on both. So the way you set this drain, right, because it's not using any PVC glue or anything, right, this gets mudded in with your thin set motor. So right now, I'm gonna mix up some Schluter thin set, right, and get this puppy in, start setting in the drain with thin set, and then we can continue on with the floor. So I mean, this whole shower was a Schluter System shower. The pan's a Schluter System, the drain, and even the cool niche there. So right now we're gonna mix it up and get this drain set so that we can continue working with our shower floor. And this is our shower floor, nothing too fancy. Okay, so I just mixed up some all set Schluter thin set, right? And let's set this drain in. All right, so check it out, guys. The drain is set, right, and ready to go. But unfortunately, the drain was a little bit higher than our floor tile. So as you can see, I had to kind of skim it out. That way our shower floor tile sits nice and flush up to our drain. But this is speed set, so this should dry here in a few, and we'll be able to set this shower floor in today.